Head to Shu's house. Do we? Oh, we don't get to keep the Naginata? Really? Shit. So we only get special weapons for those sections, it would appear. I thought you just got to keep them on you. Damn. That's unfortunate. We're back to the fucking shit sickle. It's not like a popsicle. It's just worse than a Naginata. Don't get your fucking hopes up. I'm not that funny. I got my moments. Alright, we need another Ida before we do anything with that. I'm pretty sure this area we couldn't access before, so I was wondering if there was any goodies over here, but it doesn't appear so. We could drop a save, but I don't know if I really need to. We haven't really run into anything dangerous yet, and we just got out of a boss fight. This goes back to where we ran into the Ara Abare, I think it's called. The big flower fat monster thing. Oh, I just noticed that my sleeve is fucked up. Why would my sleeve be fucked up? I am a schoolboy. I'm trans. Leave me alone. Yeah, I've never treated her like a girl because I'm not a girl. Maybe you're the one going through psychosis. Maybe refuting my pronouns is your own personal demon. Maybe you have to figure that shit out. Maybe you gotta work on yourself a little bit. Why are you worried about what I'm rocking? God damn. The only reason you're taking any sort of interest is because there's a boy involved. Alright, so we've already been up the road to Sukako Shrine. Sorry, Sukako. I think I was thinking of Shukaku from Naruto. Gada's tailed beast spirit. Too many Japanese names, man. Too many. Sometimes they have an H, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have a lot of funny sounds that you have to commit to memory. Right, well, in the words of the great Willie Nelson, on the road again. I just can't wait to get back on the road again. Getting out of this village with my friends. I just can't wait to get past these stupid bitches. Yeah, this goes back into the doctor's house. We've already been in there, though. I don't believe there's any sort of reason to go back. We did pick up an item over there, so that's good. More of those weird monsters? Just what I want to hear. Thanks for the positive reinforcement, Shu. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh my god! Quit trying to turn him off of me! It makes him horny. We're a good fit. God. Just accept it. Go find another boy. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that right now. Why are you so fucking interested in permeating my romantic life? I'm not gonna bang you, and neither is he. This is a game about serious affairs. Not sexual ones. Just quit being a weird bitch. Quit shoving me downstairs and shit. He's not gonna bang you, okay? And if he does, it's probably gonna be in some horrific hallucination that I'm forced to watch because my psyche is making me. I'm gonna be a third-party cuck chair to a fucking scene that I don't want to watch. Yo. A lot of you fuckers around here, huh? Nope, that's the grab attack. Okay, get past all you idiots. No items over here. Cool. But there might be something in the garden. Local doctor's note. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicines. Too many times do I get these older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner, before it is too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the Iwais, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations. And to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicines. I want to respect local traditions as best as I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can, and should, coexist with each other. Yeah, give me that divine water. Good shit. Anything in the cab of the truck? Can I be greedy? No. Okay. I was gonna say, just really quick while I'm here. Okay, so more of the red bubbly goop means more monsters, yeah? Because I've noticed this stuff is starting to spread throughout the town a lot more than what it did before. Alright, so if my goal is to catch up with Shu and Rinko, I think he said mountain first, so I have to go back up to Sukako's shrine? I would imagine. Okay, that thing's dead. We can't go that way, so I fought that thing for no reason. Can't go that way either. Okay, so I literally just lost health combating that thing. Wasted some durability, but that's okay. That's fine. Oh, there's Shu. I need to adjust to the combat of this game a little bit more. Okay, this is where I went to get the medkit before, or the inventory expansion. Oh, wow. God, dude, I gotta say, for Silent Hill enemies, these are probably some of the coolest enemies I think they've ever designed. Oh, that's the Ada Obare. That's the thing that I fought before. Yeah, way to go, Rinko. You almost got us spotted, you idiot. Your detection meter was like here. I'm gonna need you to be like, ooh, I'm gonna need you to be like down here. We can go that way, we just have to go across the rooftops. We have to go talk to Kyle Crane and learn some parkour skills. Isn't Chizuria the name of Sukako's family's shop? The general store with the candy? So why would they be congregating there? And if I go past all those enemies, am I going to get something really special? Alright, tell you what, this is kind of what I want to do. First of all, I want to see if that way is even navigable. It does appear to be navigable. A lot of enemies over there, though. I want to go find a shrine real fast. So let's go do that. Let's go find a shrine, and then I'll come back here and see if I can fuck with them. And we'll see if there's any items past there that might be, like, really good upgrades, or, like, an Omamori or something that I can nab. Because I'm thinking there's no way they're going to put a surmountable threat over there, and then have it be nothing. Oh, yeah, now I wish I had that fucking toolkit. Shit. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to preserve our sickle, if we can, because I do like the sickle a lot. Got knocked over. Oh, this is the truck that was blocking the way before. And here's our shrine. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna drop a save, and I'm gonna go up and run past everything. I might die, because I'm just gonna be running past everything. But I want to see if there's anything worthwhile up there, and if there's not anything worthwhile, I'm just gonna reload the save. That seems like the most ideal method to take. Ramune. Ah. Toolkit, perfect. Nice dodge. Good shit. Okay, we're gonna go back up and save again, now that I've managed to get past her. And we picked up a toolkit, and we didn't waste anything for it. Alright, okay, so now that we've done that, let's swap back to our sickle. And let's use our toolkit. Okay, we're gonna have to take this bitch out. She's gonna be a problem. Oh, come on, dude. The game won't let you dodge that fast, like in succession. It just won't let you. You can't do anything about that. It literally doesn't let you respond. That's kind of shit. That's a lot of health loss for no fucking reason. I'm not really all that happy about that, but okay. That's fine. That should be enough to hopefully get me through here. And if we end up reloading the save and there turns out to be nothing here, then I'm just wasting items for no reason, and it's not gonna matter. Wait, I can knock him down, right? Like, if I avoid him? But that's gonna waste a lot of durability for my sickle if I do that as well, actually. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. That was right up my ass. Nothing up here? No, it doesn't appear so. Yeah, it doesn't really appear like there's anything worthwhile up there. Okay. That went a lot better than I expected, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I was hoping there'd be a secret Omamori up there that I could grab, but... okay, that's fine. I don't know, that area is pretty permeated with enemies, so... Alright, drop another save real quick. Let's get going past the truck, I suppose. We were able to, however, restore a great deal of durability for our sickle, so that's good news. Catch up with Shu and Rinko. Okay. Before we do that, though, granted this is a brand new area, let me go over here first. Because obviously this is not going to be the way. A farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us? I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own 2 eyes. When that doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts, either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces. I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Okay, there's a dead body in the water right there that doesn't appear to be getting antsy. But there's no other pickups over there either. I'm gonna say, I can definitely hear a nasty thing, I just don't know where said nasty thing is. Get away. Oh man, there's another one? Shit. A little bit worried about that. Okay, got a thing of ramen, nothing else over here. Very nice. Good dodge work, Hinako. Proud of you. Good shit, girl. Don't be another one. Okay, we got some chocolate. Okay, so it seems like they manifest more items, like, as you progress. And that's kind of how this works. They're still coming after me, aren't they? Yeah, I was gonna say, I can hear their footsteps. Please tell me this is where I have to go. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, quick look over here. Empty? Shit. Oh, fuck. Good shit. Oh, probably because I have enemies near me, huh? Fair enough. Can't blame the game for that. I literally just ran past, like, everything. Something just flew by. Okay, hold on. Let me see if the enemies have backed off. Let me go see if I can make some sacrifices to the altar real quick. I can hear them, but it sounds like they're walking away. Perfect. Alright, let's do some enshrining. Let's get rid of the Ramune and let's get rid of a couple Divine Waters. Yokon is worth 30 faith. The chocolate slightly restores current max sanity, and sanity will not be consumed when using focus for a set amount of time. That doesn't really sound like something I really all that need, so I'm just going to faith it real quick. We can do an Omamori draw. And maybe it's time to replace my current Omamori, because I don't know if I really need stamina all that much by this point. So if we draw an Omamori, it's 500 now. And undoubtedly, we're going to find more items to be able to get our Omamori slot. Greatly decreases sanity consumption while using focus. That's not something I would have wanted. But then again, I don't really know the focus mechanic all that well. Good thing I came back, because I got a steel pipe for my trouble. That's good. Okay, before we continue, let me go to my equipment. And let me go to my Omamori real quick. Okay, so we're using Plum. Increases max stamina. We have Whale. When using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks. Greatly decreases sanity consumption while using focus. So, like, the Omamori Whale is something that I could see myself using if I'm facing, like, a higher tier foe or something like that. Greatly decreases focus charging time. Decreases enemy line of sight. Greatly decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks. Okay, the Blessed Hand Meter takes up an mirror takes up an Omamori slot. I see. Pine increases max health, but we just got a health upgrade, so I don't really feel like I need that all that bad. Yeah, okay, we'll go with Omamori Spider for now. That seems like it'll be the most beneficial, I think. We do need a bit of a light heal, and we do have an Arade on us. So let's take that. That's practically a full heal. Okay, that looks like a progressive route, so before we go over there, let's look for items over here in the corner. Doesn't seem like there's anything here, though. I like all these little shrines littered around the village, though. Those are really cool. No items. New enemy introduction time? Sorry, I have a bit of an itch. Apologies for that. Okay, we got a red capsule. No other items over here? Yeah, they're not going to be that generous. Literally, they've given me a dozen items, which I've been able to preserve to great effect by not fighting any of the shit between here and there. Save for what I've had to. Okay, we can't go this way. Do we hop over the rail? No. Nowhere to go here. There's a ladder, but we can't ascend. Okay, we can't attack this either. Alright, so there must be some way down and around. We can't crawl through the hole either, can we? Doesn't appear like we can. Okay, I see. They intended for that. Yeah, these are like after images of our friends that were alive at one point that I don't think are alive anymore. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Because, like, why would they intermittently just disappear? Like, why would they help me progress and then just vanish like that? It seems like a very odd tailoring. Okay, we just got an autosave. That's grand, because we're probably going to be coming upon a new enemy here. I can't dodge. Minimal stamina. Let's gain some stamina back. Journal updated. Formidable foes. Yeah, you know what? Let's go through the enemy itinerary real fast. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound, rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. A monster that possesses sharp blades for legs. Did someone sever both of its legs and replace them with such disturbing things so it couldn't go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmares. A monster in the form of a Miko, or shrine maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko, or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Sorry about that, I forgot I had my charger connected, so because I had my charger connected, it disconnected my controller when I jerked a little bit. Okay, is this where I came from? I'll know by the planks. Yeah, okay, this is where I came from. I'm just scavenging for items. It's a survival horror. I need to do this. It's in my DNA. It's in my blood. There's gonna be some good shit around here. I can taste it. I can smell it. Just don't know where. But I know it's gonna be here. Antique comb. Look at that. Enemy ambush? No. Yes. Okay, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that if I don't have to. I'd rather not. Alright, we're going through another house, are we? Kudzuchi, okay. It's gotten into the house. Oh, they're talking about the, yeah, the red shit. Step back, girls. This calls for a real shower man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. You're not in your right mind right now. Got some more arate, but I don't want to get rid of anything. Oh, you know what? I could use a, Oh, no, I can't. Shit. Yeah, I need to find a shrine to make some offerings, or I need to get into a little bit of combat so I can, in good conscience, use one of my items and free up a slot. Problem is, however, is I don't know if I'm going to trigger another sequence if I progress a little bit more. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, that hit I took on purpose. That hit I took on purpose. How many bandages do I have? 1. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, I can use that, get a full heal. Kitchen knife is obviously going to be a weapon. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's get rid of our degraded pipe. Let's do that. Nothing in here. Okay. We got a kitchen knife. That's a brand new weapon. Got some chocolate. That's good, too. Alright, so what I'm thinking, as much as I hate to do this, I don't have any inventory slots. If I go back and I make some offerings to the shrine, I can pick up all this bullshit. But I don't know how many enemies are back there, and I did skip an enemy out here, and I don't know if I can go back, even. I cannot. Okay. That really sucks. That's really unfortunate. There's not a single one of these things that I'd want to get rid of, either. I would like to make shrine offerings for what I have, but okay. We'll just forge forward and hope they give us a shrine or something like that, so we can get rid of a lot of our inventory. Hello. You are gorgeous. Can you let go of me with this stupid fucking mechanic? Oh, I couldn't move. I waited too long because I was trying to regen stamina. That's unfortunate. Alright, though. Okay, this is the way that I have to progress, but I'm pretty sure if I progress past this point, I can't get back into this house. And we can't go down here either. Fuck, that really sucks. Is there anything small that I can get rid of? Okay, well, I didn't want to get rid of the Yokon, because the Yokon is actually, like, a really big heal, and I think it gives you a lot of shrine points, but whatever. For a Ramune, or what's the other thing that we can take? We can take some Arare. That's what I should have had. If I had the Arare, I would have taken that instead. Let's go with the Ramune instead of the Arare. We'll leave that. It's unfortunate, but I've been way too conservative with all my resources, so now the game is punishing me for not using enough. Kind of my own fucking fault, really. I can't be too mad at it. Okay, no items in here? That's a fucked up closet. I gotta say, this game does have a really picturesque, beautiful horror to it. Oh, I can get back into the house. Oh shit, okay, well if I can get back into that... That better not be an offering shrine. I was gonna say. Bandages, huh? Yeah, let me leave that there for now. That gets me back into the house, so maybe I can backtrack if I do find an offering shrine. Okay, we can go up the stairs there. She's suffering, I can't just. Wait, is this the way we're supposed to go? I gotta move. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's an attack from it. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta say, dude, the kitchen knife, honestly, for being a small, dinky weapon, probably doesn't have a lot of durability, but it's very swift and does a lot of damage really fast. Nice, another EMA tile. Cool, I needed that. Weapon's about to break, we got another red capsule. Cool, that doesn't take up an inventory slot, so that's good news for us. Is this the way I came from? I believe it is, yes. Okay, is there anything over here? No. Alright. Well, if our weapon breaks, we're pretty fucked, so we might as well swap to the pipe for a while. I would not like to lose my knife. Let's go up the stairs, I suppose. An offering shrine. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. That really is unfortunate that I got rid of, the Yokon right before we got this, but that's okay. Fully restore stamina and prevent stamina consumption. I might need that. I might wander into a boss fight where that comes in handy, so I'm going to hold on to that for now. Let me get rid of my Ima and get another Omamori slot, finally. Okay, now we can equip another Omamori. We need a lot of faith, and we need another Ima tile for that. I haven't had to worry about the sanity meter all that much yet. Let's get rid of the chocolate, too. We'll get rid of the chocolate as well. Alright, now we have several slots. So, let's go back and do a scavenge really fast. And get all the items that we bypassed. And hopefully not run into many enemies on the way. Do a double check scavenge while we're back here. Just for some items. I don't appear to have missed very much. Oh, I did miss one of those. Brilliant. That can stack on top of my other one. Because I believe the items do stack, which is good. Like, definitely beneficial. You can take the Irare for a very small heal. And I don't believe there's anything else. This was just a closet, and the closet was bare, and the other door leads back to the entrance, where we avoided the, knife-wielding thing. And I forgot what their names are, but they start with a K. I think it's like Kaimatsu or something like that. And I have no idea what the fuck that translates to. I have no idea what that means, but... Okay, let's hop back out the window. Let's go collect the rest of our rewards and reap what we've sown. Do a double check for goodies. No items that I missed. Doesn't appear to be. A bandage. Brilliant. Need all the healing items I can get for poor Hinako, seeing as how I'm gonna get her all sorts of fucked up. That's just the icon for jumping back through the window. That's our progressive route, so we're going over here instead. Because I think there were a few items that I missed back here. Okay, we ran through there, there was nothing at the end. There were some items back here, however, that I have to now find. Unless I picked them up already. Yeah, okay, it doesn't appear like I've missed anything. I must have picked everything up from back here. Okay, granted I'm not going to make any more offerings for any of the stuff that I do have. Let's head back. Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought there was a set of stairs right there. Oh, there was a set of stairs. Okay, it was just obstructed by red strands. I have learned that I want to keep my inventory for items as clear as possible, so I just need to make offerings as often as I can, as soon as I can, or as early as I can. Doesn't appear to be anything here, but this is brand new territory, I think. Okay, there they are. Is she still obsessed with our relationship? God damn it, dude. Bitch, can you quit with the jealousy act for 5 seconds? Can you quit thinking about dick? Can you quit thinking with your vagina for 5 minutes? God damn, dude. We're in a town that's literally saturated with the damned.